probably had a bunch of like hot glue in it.
Oh.
That's too short.
Surprise! Hang on. Are you gonna wear your glasses?
No, they're in the bathroom if you
Can I
want
borrow
those.
them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're really blind. I can't see
Yeah.
shit. I can't see anything.
You look so cute in those.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I look like fucking James Potter.
No, I swear to God.
It's alright. I'll wait until I... Hello. I'll wait until I shoot to put those on. But, yeah. Hello and surprise. I am in my human alastor. Bonjour, Monsieur Pike. Bonjour.
Oh.
Monsieur. Oh. Yeah, so I decided to hop into this because A, it's very easy, and B, I want to take some pictures with this shirt. Which has human alastor on it, so I was like, well, I don't really look like him, which I don't care about. But I was like, no, why wouldn't I just... Oh, thank you! I appreciate it. This is actually Geeky's shirt. A friend of ours got this for them, but I'm going to take some pictures with it because, drum roll, I have a Hot Topic storefront now.
Woo.
Which is pretty cool. It's not a discount or anything. It's just like if people want to get merch from Hot Topic and they do it through my storefront, I get a little commission. So it's good for people who like shopping with them anyway and want to support little old me. Link in my bio. But I decided I was going to shoot with some of the Hot Topic merch that we do have to try and promote it a little bit on my Instagram. And here. I'll post the pictures here too. But, yeah, so first plug of the day. If anybody wants some stuff from Hot Topic, link in my bio. I added a bunch of stuff from their Has Been merch line to my storefront. It's not completely updated yet. I was gonna finish doing that before stream, but I got home a little bit later than I was planning on, so it is what it is. But also, today's stream is chatting about alastor, so I was actually going back and forth because I was like, do I want to do human alastor tonight, or do I want to do Lucifer because there's a look for Lucifer I want to shoot? But it's the middle of the week for me, and I don't usually cosplay during the week. So when I do, I prefer it to be something like this that's a little bit easier. So I'm like, I'll do this much today. Plus, it was relevant for today's stream. Sprinting there now. Let's go. Also, if there's other stuff, hey, if you are over 18, you should join my Discord. If you haven't yet, I have a Discord now. Also, lots of new things happening in the Kefi realm. But if you're over 18, you should join my Discord because I did offer, like, if you want a specific piece of merch from Hot Topic that's not on my storefront, I can just add it to my storefront for you so you can buy it and support me if you want. You have a Discord. Mr. Pike, you are a proud member of the guild. You are the moat. I think that's your name in there, the moat. Did we make that Mr. Pike's name? Yeah. The moat. The mod of all time. If y'all don't know Mr. Pike, now you do. He is a mod in my Discord and in our Twitch Discord and on our Twitch. Like, he's just a mod everywhere, and he's amazing. But yeah, so my Hot Topic storefront is up. It's just not done yet. I haven't been able to add anything from Hell of a Boss. There's stuff from bands I want to add on there. I literally just set it up today, so what I need to do is sit at the computer, the computer as I call it. I need to sit at the computer and add stuff to it. But if anybody wants to go and look now at what I've put on there, if you want to buy it, go for it. I wish I had the same shirt as you. Well, you can find it at Hot Topic. Check out my store. It is on my storefront. I did add this shirt to it because we actually have this one. So if you want
it's
it,
glow in the dark.
It is glow in the dark.
You should see if it works.
That's a lot of lights to turn off. It is glow in the dark though. Do you know Percy Jackson? I do, and I saw a Camp Half-Blood shirt on Hot Topic's website, so when I get the chance, I can put that on my storefront. And again, it's not a discount code. You're not going to get any discount by using my storefront. But if you were planning on buying merch anyway and wanted to support little old me, if you buy something from them using my storefront, then I get a commission. That's how it works. I don't want people thinking it's a discount code. It's not. I wish I had a discount code with them. I think that'd be pretty cool, but no. But let's talk about alastor! Since that's the vibe tonight. I have not done this cosplay in like 2 years. Human alastor. Maybe a little less than 2 years, but...
You did it,
It was when we still lived in Virginia.
No, you did it here.
I did.
Yeah, it was like kind of snowy out.
I did. I filmed some stuff with it, and I need to finish that video.
Oh.
Still.
Could you do that tonight or no?
No, I need to be in regular alastor for that.
Oh.
But you're right. I did do this cosplay in like January of last year, so it's been about a year and a half since I've done
bloodying yourself.
Since I've done I got a comment that made me laugh. I'm new. Please cosplay Kento Nanami. Y'all, you're gonna really love my next long form video I'm about to post. That's all I'll say. So I also, second plug of the night, I also have a Patreon, and I stream reaction streams twice a week on Patreon. And I'm currently watching JJK. I'm almost done with season 2. So needless to say, you're really gonna like my next long form video. Make sure you subscribe because I'm gonna post it in a couple of days. Oh, goodness gracious. Caleb from Love and Deep Space. I have done one Love and Deep Space cosplay. I did Valko. I do not play the game. I don't know anything about it. I cosplayed Valko to support my friends who play the game because R.I.P. Valko. They put him down.
Oh. Oh, horrible.
Dude, people are really funny about it a little bit. Percy, Grover, Luke, or Nico. I love Percy Jackson. I don't feel a super desire to like cosplay from it. But I do love Percy Jackson. I got too many plans to add more right now. But what I can do is I will put a Camp Half-Blood shirt on my throne wish list. So if you... It's not a cosplay video. Sorry, I probably made you believe that it was a cosplay video. It's not. It's just about Nanami. Because I am watching JJK right now. Did you do a Nifty cosplay? No. I will do a version of a Nifty cosplay at some point in time. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, like I said, that video is about... Yeah, I typically, especially on here, I typically just ignore people's comments, but I appreciate you doing your mod thing. Yeah, it's fine though. But yeah, Radio Apple is where we live. Typically I'm Lucifer, but today obviously. I did watch The Amazing Digital Circus. Those reactions are also up on my Patreon. Y'all should sign up for my Patreon. Because there's... I react over there, and then I upload the streams for rewatch for people who aren't able to make it to stream. But yes, I watched The Amazing Digital Circus. I'm watching JJK right now. I watched Witch Hat. I'm watching Vox Machina also. Ooh. You never went to Shibuya. I only have 3 episodes left of season 2. So I watched 5 episodes last night. And I was devastated about it. That's what I'll say. Like I said, if you guys want to see my reactions to different shows, or even tell me what shows to watch to react to, you should join my Patreon. It's a pretty fun time over there. Plus, there's lots of full photo sets and behind-the-scenes things also over on Patreon. So much. I took out the trash. The Owl House. No, but it is on my list to react to. It is on my list. GG. Guys, the mods are here. Be on your best behavior. Mr. Pike is the only one allowed to not pay. Does that include yourself?
Yeah, I can do what I want.
Oh, okay. You just said Mr. Pike. But yeah, if you join my Patreon, you can participate in polls and vote for like shows that you want me to watch and react to, or other stuff. If you guys want me to do something, there is a method to do that. Or I might put polls up in my Discord, which you should also join if you're over 18. But anyway, okay. Let's talk about Alastor. Where do I start? Smash.
I'm gonna go make a drink.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
I'm a little nervous.
Maybe bring Augie with
because
you.
it has an egg white in it, but...
Oh.
Yeah. And you're supposed to, like, shake it for a long time.
Okay. Well, you have fun with that. You're gonna see a wild husker. Ma'am, come on. Augie, go downstairs, baby. So we're gonna have to let the cats out.
August, come on. Come on. Girl.
Is there a Hot Topic in town? You can buy online through my storefront.
Go.
But yes, there's a wild husker who's about to take the dog downstairs. We have to separate our dog from our cats still because they're not, like, integrated together. But anyway, Alastor. Okay, where do I start? What do we want to talk about when it comes to Alastor? He's fascinating. I know I said smash, and I meant it, but that was mostly in jest. But, like, he's fascinating. Amazing. Thank you. Somebody asked me earlier who I ship Alastor with. Lucifer, and exclusively Lucifer. I'm not a radiostatic person. I'm just not. I have made radiostatic content, but... What was the first scene that made you want to smash? Literally the first time I saw him. Are you kidding? the pilot. Hello! Psh! Gets the door slammed in his face. No, actually, I don't know if that's true. The thing about my simping for Alastor is it's based on vibes more than anything else. I do like that he is charismatic, he's funny, he doesn't give a fuck, which I think is hilarious. But again, I specifically ship him with Lucifer, just because of how they're written. Really, like they go together. They clearly have a different type of relationship and dynamic than Alastor with anybody else in the show. So, like, he treats him differently. Still not great, but differently. And just, like, there's all of the different interactions they have that give yummy ship material. Like I said, I'm not a radiostatic person. I can't do it. Like I said, we've made radiostatic content, but it was mostly, like, for shits and giggles. It's not my thing, though. I don't judge. I'm not gonna yuck anybody else's yum. It's just not my thing, personally. I think they're gonna be friends. Friends? No friends in hell, Vincent. I think they're going to be frenemies. I want them to make a deal so fucking badly. I want the Alastor executioner theory to come true. I'm trying to manifest it one day at a time. I don't know what's gonna happen with them in enemies to lovers, no friend in between. No, they just stay enemies. The eyes. These are my red contacts. I know as a human, I feel like I can probably look at the shirt. He probably has brown eyes. I don't have brown contacts, so I just wear my red contacts with him. And then I am going to use, these are Geeky's real glasses, so they're like prescription. I can't see out of them because Geeky is blind, but I am going to wear them for my pictures. And then I also have my fake bloody gloves and a fake knife to also pose with. We shall see. Oh yeah, I'm so dangerous. You found brown contacts? Okay, those are my roomie contacts. Those are the ones I was looking for. They're in the bathroom. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, these are just my red contacts. I use these for any red-eyed character. So these are also my Lucifer contacts and, like, also my Bakugo contacts and anybody else who has red eyes. And all that. Okay, here's the thing about Alastor. Where did this whole he was close with his mom thing come from? Is there anything in canon that supports that, or is this just an assumption we're all making? Because I agree with it. Is it because he mentioned in the pilot that his mom made jambalaya? Like, is that it? I'm trying to figure out where the basis for that is. It's the same thing with Lucifer. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, Lucifer has a sweet tooth because he, like, said this one time he asked people who wanted pancakes, like, Viv said something about it. See, that I can understand. And, like, fan art, and I'm not against it. Like, I like this background that the fandom has come up with for Alastor. Like, you know, with his familial background. I just don't know where it came from. But let's talk about his canon background, because I feel like it's really overlooked. So obviously, I am white, and I don't believe in, and I'm not going to darken my skin for cosplay, right? But Alastor is black, or he's at least mixed, right? And I don't think it's explored enough, like, what that did to his psyche to live in New Orleans at the time that he was alive. And that's like my one of my gripes with the show, is that it alludes to things without, it never breaks the shell of it being more lighthearted or funny. But it's like, no, you gave Alastor a whole scene where a white man literally spilled his drink on him on purpose. And then Alastor killed him for it. Right? But I'm like, I think about that a lot. Like, that Alastor grew up in the Deep South in New Orleans in the 1920s, 30s, whenever he was around about that time. And just like everything that went into that, like everything that happened at that time and that was happening at that time, you know, it's a lot. And add the headcanon of him potentially being an abuse victim on top of that, which again, I don't know where that came from. But if you add that all together, honestly, like, he's just one of those people where it's like, I can't condone what you're doing, but also I get it at the same time. He's like Luigi to me. Luigi, what is it, Mangione? That guy, that's how I think about Alastor. It's like, listen, I can't condone what you're doing. Like, I don't think you should just go around killing people. I don't. But also, I can't exactly blame you given the circumstances that you're in. Like, some dude just, like, straight up in a racial way spilled a drink on you and you took him out back and stabbed him. Like, yeah, man. I can't really blame you for that one. I don't condone it, but I can understand it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Where the theory came from. Maybe, but I think it completely explains his background. Oh, also, I'm totally obsessed with the theory. We want to go to New Orleans so bad. Like, it's definitely, I think it's at the top of our list of places to go when we move back to the United States, because not only like for Alastor, but I have had a personal like fascination with New Orleans my whole life, because I'm a Pisces and me and Geeky are a little spiritual, and it's a very spiritual place, so I would love to just go and be around. I like old things. Yeah, it's in Louisiana, which is a state in the United States. I really like being around old things. I like being around, like, haunted things. I don't do well with horror, as Mr. Pike knows. Like, I don't like things that are jump scares and that scare me, but I like being around... I like feeling the energy of old places or, like, haunted places and things like that. And New Orleans is full of that, so I would definitely like to go and just, like, experience it. Experience the history, experience the culture, the music that's there, you know, birthplace of jazz, like... You know, I would even love to talk to, like, a voodoo practitioner. Oh, let's talk about that for a second. I don't know if any of y'all watch the Try Guys here on YouTube, but they did a really interesting video where it's like, oh, the Try Guys try voodoo. And they went to New Orleans and they talked to, like, a voodoo practitioner, right? And I learned in that video, because I try to, like, always be learning and always trying to learning and also unlearning things that I've been taught or things that I've seen that have caused me to have prejudice, right? So voodoo is one of those things that has always been propagated for people to believe is something evil. Like, oh, the voodoo dolls, the cursed dolls, like all of these things. No, it's not like that at all. Actually, it's just like any other really religion or practice. And voodoo dolls specifically, I learned, so like if you have a voodoo doll, right, a doll of a person, what they would do, right, because of slavery and all that, Black people didn't have access to doctors or medical care or anything like that. So I'm gonna grab a doll to show you an example. My Jotaro plushie. So they didn't have access to like healthcare or anything like that, right? So they would go to the voodoo like healer in their area, whatever, I don't know what to call it, in their area. And what they would do is the voodoo healer would be like, oh, you're coming to me and you have like a headache. Okay, I'm gonna put a pin in this doll of you in your head because you have a headache. Here, take this medicine or this herb or whatever it is, come back to me in a week and, you know, and check in. Okay, so then the person would come back. And mind you, this person, this healer had like multiple dolls for people, right? So this person would come back and be like, oh, what's your name? Okay, let me grab your doll. Oh, okay, I see that you had a headache. Do you still have a headache? No? Okay, great. It's a medical chart. That's what a voodoo doll is. It's a medical chart because people didn't have access to healthcare back then. And then, of course, white people, mostly white Christians, are out here saying, oh, it's evil and all these things. Like, no, it's not. You're just a racist. Goodness gracious. And that is on topic for Alastor because of all like the symbols that appear around him. And I know people like take issue with his representation of voodoo. I am not I am not in the position of commenting on that. But anyway, yeah, it's just like that story that I just told is true, right? And it just goes to show about probably how misunderstood Alastor was. Like, not only was he like prejudiced against because of the color of his skin, because of the time that he was alive, but if he was involved in, you know, voodoo in any sort of way, that probably added to it a little bit. Is this a fanfic stream? No, I'm just talking about the character of Alastor from Hazbin Hotel. You look like Vi from Arcane. Thank you. I have done a Vi cosplay, and I love her. I appreciate that. But yeah, so basically, all that to say, I can't condone what Alastor did when he was alive. Clearly, like, yeah, he was probably motivated by all of those things, but at the same time, he chose to do all those things because he very clearly wanted to go to hell. He knew where he was going. That's why he made the whole deal. So, like, there's that part of it, too. But I'm also obsessed with the idea. And I really hope this turns out to be true. Like, I really do. I think that Alastor was trying to summon Lucifer in his little spirits of the afterlife thing, but he got Rosie instead. And I think that's why he immediately has such, like, weird feelings towards Lucifer, because he's like, oh, it was you. Okay. You're the one I was trying to summon this whole time. Huh. I'm so obsessed with the idea that Alastor as a human was obsessed with Lucifer. The devil, you know? And that's who he was trying to summon to give him power and do whatever, but he, like, just got Rosie instead. Like, Rosie's the one who picked up the phone. Like, Rosie said, hello! And he's like, all right, I guess, like, I'll take it. But it's not what he wanted. So I wonder if he, like, but because that makes so much sense, doesn't it? Where he met Lucifer and it was immediately antagonistic, like immediately like, oh, you're much shorter in real life, like all these like little hints that like he obviously knows who he is, yes, because he's in hell and he's literally the devil from the Bible, but I don't know, there's just something there where Alastor, the way Alastor talks to and comments on Lucifer makes him seem like he has been thinking about Lucifer for a really long time. Like, longer than he's been in hell. He's like, oh my gosh, I finally get to meet the devil. This guy who wouldn't pick up the phone when I was calling. And oh, he's 5 feet tall. Okay. Like, it just explains the immediate, like, antagonistic nature of their relationship. But then at the same time, I think in the same episode, wasn't it confirmed that Alastor, when he's, like, protecting the hotel after those people showed up to get after Mimsy, like, isn't it canon that he was trying to impress Lucifer? I'm pretty sure it is. When he got all, like, big and was, like, beating all those people up, he was, like, trying to impress Lucifer, and it's like that makes so much sense because like if I'm a human and I'm like obsessed with like if I'm Alastor, which I'm not, but if I'm Alastor and I'm like obsessed with Lucifer to the point where I tried to get him to show up from hell, pick up the damn phone and give me power and make a deal with me or whatever else, I would have mixed feelings as well of like, okay, I kind of hate you, but I'm also still so obsessed with you that like I want to impress you. And that's why the relationship is so weird. I really hope that's true. That's my theory. Alastor was trying to summon Lucifer, and he has a lot of mixed feelings about the fact that Lucifer didn't show up. And that's why he gives him so much shit for, like, not being involved, because he's like, you know what, you probably heard me calling you, but because you're a lazy piece of shit, you didn't pick up the phone. So I wonder if he, like, blames Lucifer low-key for, like, him being in the situation he was in with Rosie, when at the end of the day, it's all his own fault, right? It's all Alastor's own fault. But, oh, you have a good birthday? Oh, happy birthday. Oh, it's in 4 months. Okay, well, happy early birthday. But right? I don't know. To me, it explains a lot of things. And I would love if that were canon. I would love if that came out. And if that happened, it also gives more legs to the Alastor Executioner theory that I really, 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 really want to come true. So badly. So badly. I want the Alastor Executioner theory to happen. Because then he would finally get what he wants. Right? Which is all this power from the devil, who is, for all intents and purposes, the most powerful being in hell. Sorry, Kiki is just downstairs yelling. About what? I don't know. He was pissed. I mean, maybe. I don't know if Alastor, like, I do think Alastor has, maybe not necessarily, like, a daughter per se, but I do think he has a deep-rooted desire that he buries for family and familial connection, right? Because I think he was genuine when he was talking to Nifty. Are you okay? Okay. No, because I think he was being genuine when he was talking to Nifty, and he's like, oh, these people are, like, starting to, like, grow on me a little bit. I think he was genuine. in that moment. And even though his motivations are like 99% selfishly motivated, I think there's that 1% in him that does want to genuinely protect the hotel and the people in it. I think he's starting to get a little fond of them, which also goes with the theory about his family background. You know, if he didn't really have that growing up, or if he was so, you know, if he was so close with his mom and then lost her, which again I know is a fan theory, right? But that would back that up. And it's like, I think that he has a deep rooted desire for family. I don't think he knows it, and I don't think he acknowledges it, but I think it's there. And that could also go with like maybe he did feel or does feel like paternal towards Charlie a little bit. I'm more of the belief that he doesn't. I think he was just trying to piss off Lucifer because of all the things I mentioned before. But maybe he did. Maybe he does feel like a little soft towards her. But if he does, it's this big. If he does, it's this big. It is not a lot. And all that, but yeah, alastor, I mean, a lot of that was really what I had to talk about in terms of like the things about him I find interesting. I find his background very interesting. I find his psyche very interesting. I also get very annoyed by people online when they're like, you can't ship alastor with anyone because he's ace. Do people even know what ace means? Because it doesn't mean you can't have romantic feelings for somebody. It doesn't even mean that you can't be physical with people. You know? So whenever I make videos of like Radio Apple, mostly, not so much anymore, but I used to get a lot of comments like that, and I'm like, that's not what that means. Ace doesn't mean that. That's what I'm saying, is I don't think people understand what it means. I always make a joke whenever I get a comment like that. I'll take a screenshot of it and put it like I'm in like a Helloverse Discord with a bunch of really cool people, some of which are ace, and I'll like tag them and I'll be like, hey, sorry, you can't love anybody according to this person on the internet. And they go, oh, rats. It's like, I literally like know ace people who, like, it doesn't matter, right? But like, I literally know ace people who are like happily married and like have wonderful like partnerships with people, and it's like, and, like I love tagging them and just being like, sorry, your relationship actually doesn't even exist according to this person on the internet. You're incapable of loving anybody. So fucking stupid. Oh my gosh. Shopping where? Y'all, I'll tell you this. If I worked at Hot Topic, I would be showing up in cosplay every day. I don't give a fuck. Every damn day. Just show up as somebody different. I really want to like wear these because I feel like they finish the look, but I genuinely can't see out of them. Because they're prescription glasses, they're Geeky's glasses, and Geeky is blind, and I am not. So, but yeah. It's a grocery store. Wish England had a Hot Topic. Can they deliver internationally? Because again, if you use my storefront, you can shop online. I don't know if they can deliver it internationally though. Could be a librarian. Oh, alastor as a librarian would be so hot. Are you kidding? Again, these are not my glasses. I had a dentist appointment? Hell yeah! Listen, y'all, I have no sense of shame whatsoever. Like, I think shame is a made-up emotion. I don't subscribe to it. I don't subscribe to embarrassment. Like, I just... Like, do you know Welcome to Night Vale? Of course I do. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I do know it. But yeah, like, my thing is just, like, at the end of the day, literally, who fucking cares? Nobody. I think the internet likes to make people believe that other people care a lot about everything you do, but it's not true. Genuinely, nobody gives a fuck. I'll tell you a story about it right now. Here we go. So, just about one of the most mortifying things that could happen to me happened recently. I made a mistake, okay? I made a mistake of using Snapchat to film a video. Because my phone ran out of storage. So the way I get around that is I film in Snapchat and I just save the video. It's a little workaround. My ass accidentally uploaded a video to my Snapchat story. This is my personal Snapchat. I have people on there that I have known since I was like 16. And I didn't notice. It was up for a while. About 30 people saw it. People who may or may not know I cosplay. People I probably haven't talked to in 10 years. And you know who said anything? Absolutely fucking no one. No one fucking cares what you do. Everybody is focused on themselves 99% of the time. People only care about what you do, A, if they're losers who are bored on the internet and have nothing interesting going on in their lives, or B, if they are being paid to care about you. Like a manager. But even then, most people, like, in workplaces don't care what you do online. They really don't. As long as you're not, like, breaking your company's rules, no one gives a fuck. They really don't. And if they do, then it's because they have no personal interests. But, like, most people you meet don't care about you or anything that you do. Also, healthy little bit of nihilism, even if people do care, we're all gonna die one day and none of this shit matters. So you may as well just do what you want. 'Cause, like, the only person you're hurting at the end of the day is you. By not doing what you want to do, and I don't say just whatever, right? Because there are societal things to keep in mind, right? Like, if you're, like, I do believe if you're, like, dressed a certain way, I don't mean cosplay, but if you're, like, dressed a certain way, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be around, like, I don't know, a school or something like that. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. But I mean that, like, for me, I've curated my online spaces. I have made it known that I am an adult and that I participate in adult content. And my channels are generally 18 plus. I can't stop the fact that I'm going to get people younger than 18, but then in that way, I will also make sure that I am not posting anything publicly or, like, on live here or anything. I'm not going to do anything 18 plus. I have a Patreon for that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, I don't feel restricted in any way. That's just being a responsible adult. Right? But in terms of, like, shame and embarrassment, like, I just don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, does it give me a little bit of anxiety to think about, like, people I know in real life, like, finding my accounts and being like, hey, so, like, what is this? Sure, maybe. But honestly, I would just say, oh, like, that's my hobby. That's what I do. And you know what? I'm pretty damn good at it. And they're either going to be like, okay, or they'll want to know more. Maybe they'll be interested. You know, like, no one cares. You were making so much noise downstairs. Did you hear me yell, are you okay?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Because I was, like, yelling.
I, might have made a mess making this because it requires cracking an egg and getting the egg white.
Which is not
Normally it's not a
difficult
messy
to
endeavor,
do.
but these eggs are very fragile. I don't know why. But
how many eggs did you ruin?
Adult things, only one.
Okay.
Would you like to try this?
Yeah, I'll try it off camera.
I think you're gonna love it.
It's so snazzy. Did you
know.
want to take pictures with it first before we, like, drink out of the
You
glass?
can take a sip of it. It won't ruin the look of it.
Oh, damn, that's good.
Yeah. I shook this bitch for like 3 minutes straight though.
Public stuff is very wholesome. Yeah, like, I might post, like, what I would consider 16 plus maybe, but if I want to do spicier stuff, most of that's going to be on my Patreon. Or B, I don't feel like I can't if I wanted to, because even though, like, I can't control who views my content, ultimately, I just can't. I have made it known, like, someone said earlier, don't put your age on the internet. I agree, in general, for internet safety, but for someone like me, I put my age in my bio. I'm fucking 28 years old. I cosplay from the Helliverse, which is an adult show. Right, so if I wanted to post something a little more 18 plus, like, I have my own personal boundaries with what I'm willing to post publicly and not, but I don't feel hindered in being able to do that because I have done everything that I can to make sure my, like, people who view my content know that I am an 18 plus creator, meaning I am over 18. I can do what I want. I can't control the people who view it. But honestly, that's not my problem. It's really not. Maybe I'm not a parent, but maybe more parental controls. I don't know. I wasn't allowed on the internet till I was 16 years old. But that's just me. Anyway, to show your age, more minors. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But that's my rant on that. And, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but again, it's just like, oh, bye if you have to go. But it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, no, I've put my age out there. I make it very clear what I cosplay from. If people who are younger than 18 happen to see it, I can't control what you're doing on your fucking phone. You know? I'm not gonna market myself to people under... Oh, hi! I'm just ranting. I'm ranting about the concepts of, like, shame and embarrassment and how they're fake. Like, they're not real. They're made up social constructs to try and keep people from, like, expressing themselves. instead of fitting into the norm. Whatever. Because, like, who made up what the norm is? There's no such thing as normal. There's no such thing as weird. Not really. I think there are things that are disordered, but for a majority of people who are just functioning adults who know right from wrong, there's no such thing as weird. There's really not. Anybody who calls anything you do weird just doesn't understand it or is jealous of you. Genuinely. I just wake up early. I know, I'm sorry. All of my streams are in the morning time for a lot of people because of time differences. Sorry. Can't control that. I have to go. Well, thanks for being here. Teefers. Also, the cats still need to be fed. The kittens. Screaming. See you in makeup. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of stream, I don't usually cosplay on these. I think this is only the second time I have. And I don't usually cosplay during the week either, but for tonight, it was either do a Lucifer look or human alastor, and I chose this one because it's easier makeup wise, and today's stream was chatting about alastor, so I'm like, oh, that kind of fits and all that, because I'm gonna take pictures in this shirt. That's why. Thank you. Cleaning up before you go to sleep. No, like, this is really, like, easy makeup to take off. Like, this is my skin tone. I'm just wearing some foundation. Foundation, eyeliner, eyeshadow. My eyebrows are eyeshadow. A little bit of contour and some lip stuff. I love that shirt. Well, one more plug for this. This is from Hot Topic, and I have a Hot Topic storefront now. So it's not a discount code, but if you want this shirt and you buy it through my storefront because you want it, then I get a little commish. I get a little commission from that. Been since like 2024. Whoa! You've been around for a minute. What's up? How do you stop the eyeliner from fading? Oh, okay. So I'll show you what I use. Hang on. So I like to use a felt tip liner like this. It's still liquid liner, but I find that it's easier to apply than one like this, where like you have this flimsy end and it's like very liquidy. I find that helps. And then I also will put, after I'm done with the eyeliner, I use black eyeshadow and get easily distracted. Yeah, usually. I put some eyeshadow, black eyeshadow on top to set it. That's how it stays all day. You use a liquid and then you use a powder on top of it to set it. So for a black liquid, you want to use some black eyeshadow and just with like a small brush, like an angled brush, tap it on there and it'll stop it from smudging. There's your cosplay tips today. I learned that one from Geeky, actually. But yeah. Oh, thank you. So what else about Alastor do we want to talk about? I got a few more minutes, and then I'm going to get off and take my pictures. I have mods, but thank you for offering. I feel like you're just staring into my soul. But what else about Alastor? I mean, we talked about ships, we talked about his background, we talked about how people are dumb and think that ace people can't be in relationships, which is not true. I also will say, as a creator in general, right? Like, I live and exist in the realm of fanon. Like, yes, I watch the show. Yes, the show is... I miss you talking about ships. I really just said that I only ship Alastor with Lucifer. And that's it. That's pretty much all she wrote on that. But like I was saying, like, I exist in the realm of fanon. I watch shows, they become my source material, and then I cosplay what I want to cosplay based off of the characters. So it's like based in canon, but I don't exist in canon. I exist in fanon, right? Are your cats meowing? Yes, they are. It's their dinner time. I'm probably gonna feed them when I hop off, or Geeky will. They've also been meowing like since we came upstairs. As soon as they hear us up here, they start meowing. Maybe I'll show y'all them at the end. But to say that I exist in fanon, I am a bigger fan of fanon Alastor than canon Alastor. I'll put it that way. A lot of my headcanons about him, a lot of like the exploration of his character that I look for, usually come from other people and their analysis of him. You know? It's the same with Lucifer, right? Like, my version of Lucifer is based in canon, but it's my own personal exploration of that character. It's not what I expect him to do in canon. That's why when people are like... It doesn't make any sense to me when people are like, oh, well, you can't ship, like, what's up with, like, the puritanism in, like, fandom right now? It's really gross. Like, people are like, oh, you can't ship Alastor and Lucifer because they hate each other. It's like, yeah, that's what fanon is, though. You take a seed, you take one little thing that happened between people, and you make 1,000 videos about it. You know? So I very much enjoy, and also most of the time, fanfics and things like that, like, they're also like, they're based in the reality of the character, right? But it's people taking that character and exploring a hypothetical situation, or, oh, here's the growth I could see Alastor having, or Alastor and Lucifer happening. Not even in canon, just like, what could happen between them. It's an alternate reality. It's fanon. Like, that's the whole point behind it. So, I like fanon Alastor a lot. I like canon Alastor too. Nothing against him. But what I enjoy about cosplaying and being in fandom spaces is exploring characters on a deeper level than the show is ever gonna go. Probably. You know, and that's why there's so many different flavors of things, because everybody sees these characters differently. Different strokes for different folks, you know? Those kind of people annoy me. Me too! Like, literally everything I do is not canon. Not even my cosplays are canon. Like, my Lucifer cosplay doesn't look anything like his canon outfit, except for the jacket. Because it's my interpretation of the character! God almighty. What do you like about cosplaying him? Alastor, honestly, not much. Like, I don't cosplay Alastor a lot because he's not my guy, meaning that I don't personally really relate to him in any way, and I don't get any particular feelings when cosplaying him. I cosplay him for convenience, really. Like, oh, I want to take some pictures in this shirt that has human Alastor on it. Human Alastor. That's why y'all never see certain cosplays from me, because it's like, it's not that I dislike them, but I cosplay for me at the end of the day. So I like to cosplay characters that I relate to, or, you know, like, or mostly that, characters I relate to. Like, in my analysis of Lucifer Morningstar, I relate heavily to my version of Lucifer Morningstar. My version of Lucifer Morningstar is me. Because what happens to him in canon mirrors my own life experiences. Like, I grew up in a religious background. There's other things as well. That was just an example. I'm not going to get into it right now. But, like, because I can relate to the character as he exists in canon, I then can cosplay him and still feel like myself to a point, and that's why I make so much content with him. It's ways of it's my way of telling my stories and ways of telling, like, showing how I feel about things. That's why I say, oh, he's literally me. Is he? Like, no, he's not real. Like, I know that, right? But as he exists in my brain, he's literally me, right? Lucifer. Alastor, I don't have that with. So I just don't end up cosplaying him a lot. I just don't have a lot of ideas for him. I don't feel inspired by him because I don't relate to him. I like him, but that's kind of how cosplay works for me. You know, like, I have to relate to a character in order for me to want to explore that character further through my art and all of that. I will say I like how I look as human Alastor aesthetically. I think I look good. But is it any deeper than that for me? No. It's not. I like how I look as him. He's easy. But again, I haven't done this cosplay in like a year and a half, and I'm only doing it because of this shirt. That's all there is to it.
Well, I am done if you'd like to take your pictures.
Oh, you're done already?
Release the cat.
Release the cats! Oh, the cats. Need to use my friend's here material. My material. You know, but like I said, like, it's my way. Like, you just see more characters from me. There's a little bit of truth in everything that I make. There's a little bit of truth about me in everything that I make. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday! To Vaggie. Ooh, that's a good one. I took that test where it was like, oh, let's see how much you relate to, like, certain Hazbin Hotel characters. I was like 85% Lucifer Morningstar. I'm like, yeah, okay, I know already. I know. Like, I have a lot of lore as a person. Everybody has lore, right? My lore matches up with Lucifer Morningstar a little too well, to the point where it pisses me off, actually. But, you know, that's why, like, yeah, I make my funny skit videos with Geeky and, like, Radio Apple stuff. That's not really what I'm talking about, but every so often, you know, I'll make some angst. I'll make something with, you know, once more with feeling. He's my avenue to get my emotions out. Because if I'm experiencing something, I can, in my mind, he has also experienced this emotion. And that's how cosplay and life kind of like intermix. There is angst on my Patreon. There's lots of angst on my Patreon. I recently made a video that I don't even know if I'm gonna post even to Patreon. I had pre-fall Lucy. I have. All right. Let me tell the story and then I'll do one last plug for the night and then I'm gonna go. I recently had a night where I just crashed out. Same night I accidentally uploaded something to my Snapchat story, by the way. I was crashing the fuck out. I don't know what overcame me. I don't know what happened. I was just having a bad time. And I could not stop crying for like no reason. Like I couldn't even tell you exactly what the reason was. But I had a night and I made a video about it because a song came on while I was crashing out that made the tears come more. And so I was like, okay, I need to make something to this song. I need to get these feelings out. I need to have catharsis, whatever you call it, right? So that video is one I filmed and edited. And it's done, that video, but it's almost a little too angsty for me. It's a lot. Like, I was having a bad fucking night. So for me, it's very angsty and also like it's hard for me to watch back. Not because I'm ashamed of my emotions, I'm not, but because I was just all I'm watching is myself hurting. And it's very raw. So maybe I'll post it, maybe I won't. But it's also one of those things, like, I don't care about negative comments online, but it's one of those things that if I post it and people start making fun of it, it's gonna really hurt me because it's very personal. That piece, that video, is very personal to me. Yes, Kefi is a Greek word. It means the joy of creating, and that's why I picked it as my name. It's not my legal name, but it's my name for all intents and purposes. But yeah, I'm kind of like scared to post angst that is very, very personal to me because if people make fun of it, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my heart a little bit. So maybe I'll post it on Patreon. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do with it. It exists on my phone right now. I want to post it because, like, again, I'm not ashamed of my emotions. Like, I don't mind putting myself out there. I actually think a lot of people, especially over time, have found me through my more angsty stuff. But certain pieces are just are so personal and so raw that I'm like, oof. I don't know if I'm open to criticism on this one. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time it's fine. I don't care about stupid internet comments. But every so often there's a piece that I'm like, but like not this one. You know? But with that, I will do one more plug because I saw somebody mention my Hot Topic storefront. It's in my link in my bio, which I edited today. So if you go to my link, my beacons, Oh my gosh, I was on one of those rating videos. I mean, I'm glad that you found me, but I hate those kinds of videos, like, vehemently. I'm very against people ranking cosplayers. Again, that doesn't take away the fact that I'm happy you found me. I am. I just don't like videos like that. But from your Ritz video with Al. Oh, you have been around for a minute. I've seen you on many. Oh boy. The thing about those videos is, like, people, I actually ranted about this on Blue Sky a little bit, because the thing about those videos of people, like, ranking cosplayers is a lot of cosplayers don't like them because it breeds competition when we're literally all just here playing dress up at the end of the day. And they know we don't like it because they never tag us. I block people when I see those. When I see those videos, I will block that account. Radio Apple videos, yeah. They are judgy, and, like, the people who make them know that cosplayers don't like them, and so they never get tagged. Like, I have never seen, like, I'll see them on my For You page and immediately just block the account that makes them because I don't like them. But to the same vein, I have never seen one that included me in it because I'm never tagged in them, because they know I'm going to come into their comments section and rip them apart because I don't like them. A lot of cosplayers don't, because it breeds competition and it's weird. But anyway, okay, so if you go to my beacons, it'll say home, social links, and affiliate links on there. You click on the affiliate links, and you'll see Hot Topic storefront. There it is. It's not completely set up yet, but this shirt is on there and other has-been stuff. So if anybody wants to buy anything, excuse me, and support me, you can do it through my Hot Topic storefront. Or maybe if it's too hard for people to find, then maybe I'll just add a separate link for, like, my beacons and my Hot Topic storefront. I like to have everything in one place, and I really like beacons a lot because you can just add whatever you want and you can make little sections. So I actually did that today, where I redid my beacons. Instead of having one long list of links, I broke it up into kind of like my stuff, which is like my Discord and my Patreon and things like that. My Ko-Fi and my Throne wish list. So there's, like, my stuff. There's my other socials has its own section where you can find me on different platforms. And then there's an affiliate links section where anything like Hot Topic is there. I have a discount code with another company that's on there. So if you just go to the link in my bio, like, click on it, you'll see home, socials, and affiliate links, and it's in there. So yeah, Hot Topic storefront is now live. If you like this shirt and you want has-been stuff, it's not a discount code. You will not get a discount by using my Hot Topic storefront. But if you buy something using it, I get a little commission. So if you're going to buy stuff anyway, then you may as well support me while doing it. You know what I mean? Were canon. They were devastated. Listen, I'm devastated too, okay? The reason I changed his outfit is because I hate his canon outfit. I just do. I just do. Your friend is a loser who wants to cosplay. And you should tell them that. Be like, bro, if you want to cosplay, just do it. And of course they're going to be like, no, I don't. It's so weird. Give it a couple years. Plant the seed and give it a couple years and see what happens. See how excited they get at Halloween. Like, they just want to cosplay. Or they want some sort of self-expression. Who thinks Husband Hotel is evil? Okay. Are they religious by chance? his canon outfit ain't the best. It's not. It's not. I actually, when I first started watching the show, I didn't really want to cosplay him at all. And then when I decided I wanted to, I was like, I'm not going to cosplay his canon outfit. And his outfit has just evolved over time to what it is now. It's not cosplay, it's just Halloween when they spent a year making it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Halloween is actually our day off. We purposely don't cosplay on Halloween because it's like our one day off per year. I do Halloween stuff. I just don't do it on Halloween every year. Halloween's like a chill night. Like, we don't do anything. Black and red instead of white. Ooh. Oh, last plug. Okay, so I plugged Hot Topic storefront. Y'all, be on the lookout for my Lucifer lookbook. I'm making a Lucifer lookbook. It'll be available probably in like November, like towards the end of this year for pre-order. Y'all, it's gonna have like 25 looks in it for Lucifer. It's gonna be so cool. So if you like my Lucifer cosplay, why did I think you were human, Alastor? Because I am. I don't know how much it's going to be yet. Unfortunately, I have to like figure all of that out. There's a lot of like logistics I have to think about, but keep a look out for it. I'm really excited for it, and if nobody buys it, I'm gonna be very upset because I'm putting a lot of work into it, okay? That's actually what I was gonna do tonight, was shoot a Lucifer look for that, but I decided to wait until Friday. I'm literally making outfits and arranging photo shoots in Taiwan for this book. Where will you be able to buy it from? When it's out, I will post it everywhere, so I don't know yet where it's going to be. I think he's in the bathroom, because the bathroom is open. And also, again, if you're over 18 and you want to join my Discord, I do post updates about all of my projects, my store, like everything like that in my Discord as well. But trust me, there will be plenty of advertisement for it when I actually open up orders for it. I just keep plugging it because I want people to know about it, because I'm doing a lot of work for it and I want people to buy it. Because I'm putting a lot of work into it, like. It's a bit evil, but not that much. I will also post, I'll post here as well. I just encourage people to join the Discord because it's more likely you're gonna see it. But trust me, I'm gonna make videos promoting this thing. So that's my last plug. Lots of angst and behind the scenes and extra photo sets on Patreon and reaction streams on Patreon. Hot Topic storefront, if you want something from Hot Topic, go for it. And my Lucifer lookbook. Coming at you in a couple of months, guys. It's happening. It's happening. I'm working real hard on it. I'm gonna work even harder once I actually start putting it together. So since y'all love my Lucifer so much, thank you. I'm like, this is my persona. I'm very grateful for the support. But since y'all like my Lucifer so much, here's an opportunity to have all of it. Literally every look I've ever done for him, plus new ones, is gonna be in this book. But with that, you have your own mini fandom? Yes, yes, yes. Give me the gremlins. Give me the duckies. Give me the beans. On Instagram, I have a, so if you're on Instagram, I do also have a broadcast channel on there where I also post updates. I post everywhere when I have updates. On On Instagram, they're keffi beans, because it sounds like coffee beans. Keffi beans. On Discord, they're duckies. That's the role you get when you join my Discord, is ducky. So either works. You go ducklings, duckies, keffi beans, which I think is very funny. But yeah, if you want other updates, like I said, I will post here in the community channel. I will talk about it on live. I will post on Instagram. I will post in my Discord. I will post everywhere that I am, which is a lot of places. Pinterest, TikTok, like I will post everywhere. But if you want real-time updates and you don't want to miss anything, I recommend my Discord or Instagram broadcast channel. Because then you just get a DM, you know. Or the community channel here, but I don't know how many people check that. Okay, I've been talking a lot. My voice is tired. I need to make sure I go take these pictures so I can get to bed at a reasonable time because we're big into health over here. You're finally going to post on Pinterest. I have been posting a little bit more on Pinterest, okay? I'm trying to do more. I know I'm really bad at posting on Pinterest, but you know what? I'm up to like 50 followers on Pinterest now. I do need to like sit and post on Pinterest. I know that. I have a huge backlog I need to post on there. I've just had no time. It'll happen eventually, okay? It'll happen eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the love and support. I had a lot of fun chit-chatting about alastor and whatever else we always get distracted with here. It's always a great time and all that. You can probably hear my voice is giving out, but make sure have a good day and night. Make sure you sleep well, drink water, knock it off with the energy drinks, and exercise and eat well. Because we believe in being big and strong around here. Okay? Big and strong. Alright? Fuck Ozempic. Eat food. Alright. Say bye to Geeky for me. They say bye.
Hi, you want to show them the cat?
Oh, yeah, I will show you your cats. Keffy's buff. Oh. Yeah. I'm just wearing an oversized shirt.
There's 3 cats in here.
There's 3 cats in here. We got. And then here's the orange man. Meow babies. Oh. Meow. Orange. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my oh, now you're pissed I put you down. Okay. Yeah, he is. But yeah, I'm gonna go take my pictures. Join all of my things. Okay? All of my links are in my bio. Love you so much. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.
He started running after you.